Time for a classic physics demonstration. What we have here is a couple of rails, wooden rails, and we have this little device which is two cones that are glued together, also of wood. And if I look at the rails a little bit, I might have a clue as to what's going to happen next. So I'll take the cones, put them aside for a second, hope they don't roll away, and I'm going to take this board and put it right on top of the rails. Oops. Having a little bit of a fudge here. So like, why is it not happy? Hold on a second. Okay, now I've got it. I've got this wooden board like this, and I'm going to show you that the rails point downward to the right. So if I release this, it rolls off because it has nothing to keep it from rolling in a circle, but it's clearly wanting to go in this direction down here, downhill. Now let's get back to the original contraption right here. What happens if I release this from the middle now? We showed that with the board in place, it rolled downhill to the right, but if I release it right now, well, it rolls uphill. Let me just look at that again. Let me just look at the construction. And you see that the wood does in fact fall off to the right. So how do we understand this? Well, go to the blackboard. What I've done here is I've exaggerated things here. I have a straight line here, which is the board, the rails that slope down to the right. And here I have the double cone at the beginning and at the end. And what you'll see here is because of the construction of that cone, the axis of the cone, the pointy ends of the cone, are going to be right about in the middle of this thing. And as it goes uphill, the rails come together and force the pointy part to be right where the rails are. Over here, the rails are going to be above where the rails are. The dotted line here, by the way, is put in here to show what a straight horizontal line looks like. So you can see that the center of mass of this object actually does go downhill, even though the object as a whole is rolling uphill.